Thank you. Good evening. I think it was a really good football game with motion from the first minute almost until the last one, without pause, without, how can I say, like, no prisoners. Somebody's gonna, it's gonna fall. Slow beginning of the game in our side. Chiefs got the lead very early, and they have also in that period they have a couple of good chances, but little by little I think we start to get again a little bit more of control, territorial control, not creating so much, but little by little starting to get close to their goalkeeper, and luckily we managed to equalize. It was very important to neutralize the lead soon in the first half. I have the feeling that we finished the first half already better than Chiefs, but still they have, I think, just before the halftime, they have a really good chance to get the lead again. Don't forget, the game should have or could have changed in that moment as well. But I think in the second half we were more close to the football that we've been playing along the season, and that gave us the proper control, the more chance created, and the possibility to score a second goal, and then in transitions and also against the Chiefs' pressure to create, I think, at least 3-4 good chances to get a little bit more of advantage, and defending very well. I don't remember any intervention from Chaine in the last part of the game, with Chiefs chasing one goal. That means that we were defending solid, well, generous, and I think from my side, I think especially, like I said, the way they came back, the way they performed in the second half is something to say thank you to the players, to appreciate. We have a group of players that we have to take care of them. We have to protect them because it's the best active in the club, in my opinion. And today they show again that they really want to do the right things, and people should never doubt them.
Congratulations once more, and apologies, coach, for misunderstanding of calling you up by the stage. It's up to you now, members of the media. Let's start here with Shabalala.
Joseph, congratulations, coach, on your result. 1-0 down within the first 5 minutes. How much of a tactical change did you have to do, looking at how teams approach the game with high tempo and trying to press you high, actually playing more like you guys did?
They play more.
Yeah, no. Same way, sort of, because Pirates will always go at their opponent.
We have some problems to adjust our defensive positioning in the first half, especially in the first minutes. I think they were excellent with Kobo and Yusuf in doubling there in the middle, plus the presence of Cirino and Shabalala, and it took time for us to correct in the right way that numerical superiority, and we were running too much. We were trying, but running without not smart running. We try little by little to help the team to adjust, to not run that much, and try to recover a little bit of possession. And I think that was one of the keys in the second half. To get more control, to be a little bit more fresh when we were on the ball and not tired, because we were running maybe after the ball for 20 or 25 passes, like it happens sometimes in some sequences in the beginning of the first half. So, like I said, we were not comfortable in the beginning of the game, not at all. I think Chiefs was better in that period, but little by little, I think we managed to impose our plan.
Let's go that side. We'll come back.
Coach in South Africa. Coach, when you equalize, did you the back of your mind feel as if that's where your team was going to, take the ascendancy and show that, that you guys can win this particular game, especially playing on the fact that the Kaizer Chiefs players are still coming from a run of form that was not impressive. And then as soon as the team equalizes against them,
I didn't think all of those things, to be honest. I think I thought that the 1-1 will give us, the confidence. Not easy, or it wasn't easy for us, I think, in our time here together to equalize that quick in a game. It used to take more time for us. And I don't used to be concerned about, don't get me wrong, but it's much more difficult to come back conceding one goal after 60 minutes, like against Sekukune 3 days ago, than today, after 5 minutes, if you manage to not concede the second one. The risk of the first one is that if the second one is coming, then everything looks much more difficult. But if you manage to understand that still a long way to go, that a lot of things can change, and you get that control, I think we trust ourselves to understand that we are capable to come back against any team. And today was not an exception. So that goal gave us the comfort to say, okay, it's 21, 22, I don't remember exactly, it's 1-1, like 0-0, so let's start again with this thing. And I think in that moment the team was good, was mature, was confident, and I think, again, like I said, what the team transpired in the halftime in the locker room and the way they came back in the second half, it's a clear symptom of how much we really trust that we can make it this time.
There was a hand this side to get to you after that.
Good evening, Coach. Nico from SABC Sport. Coach, this is your last derby match in the league. Since you came here, you've been doing well in the derby. And also that this again, that was a lot of crowd. Is this one of the things that you miss after your departure?
Definitely, yes. Of course, I expressed myself already many times about the Soweto derby and how special it is, how these two big clubs are painting a beautiful picture of South African football. The history of soccer here in the country, I think, belongs in a very high percentage to Pirates and Chiefs. It's something unique, something to enjoy, something. And when I say unique, I'm talking about the people enjoy the game, together. That togetherness, that peaceful way to face a derby is something that you cannot see anywhere else, at least in my knowledge. Maybe there is, but so it's something that, of course, and especially maybe in I don't know, 5-10 years, if I've managed to get there. And when I look back, it's one of the moments that for sure I will remember forever. And yeah, the emotions that you feel in this venue, with the people cheering for 100 minutes non-stop, the noise, it's something memorable that I have the privilege to live already for, I don't know, at least, probably better than me, say 7-8 times at least. So yeah, something special and something that I will never forget.
Thank you. We need the mic in front.
Coach, we saw you've spoken
You
about.
might coach your name and.
Oh, sorry, Coach. SABC Sport. Coach, you've spoken about the impact of the equalizer and how they came back in the second half. But from a coach's point of view, what do you tell them, considering how Kaizer Chiefs started? What do you tell the players during halftime, considering how Kaizer Chiefs came out initially when the game started, but also in the context of the league, for them to be able to still keep calm heads, but play firmly to be able to get the results?
I said already in the post-match interview, I cannot tell you so much about the halftime because we will face them in 1 week. So it's clear that we try to change a couple of things and things that we didn't expect also from the opponent on the day. There were a couple of not surprises, but little details that Chiefs prepare in a different way for today, and like usually the games are like that. It's like a chess game. It's all the time a permanent adjustment to the situation, to the moment of the players, to the reaction of the other bench, and sometimes it works, sometimes not. I think today, together with the coaching staff, we did a good job. And I didn't really understand the second part of the question about.
I was just saying, Coach, in context of the title race and the ability of the players to still remain calm and in control, considering that they're still in a title race.
I think this group during the whole season they managed to show that right now we are in May. We shouldn't even question that. I mean, they are performing every 3 days like animals, like beasts, running, trying, playing, not complaining at all, competing every competition. We play one final, we are in another final, we're trying to run the race with Sundowns until the very last day. We were 10 minutes close to play a Champions League semi-final, so what else? I mean, these guys are proving everyone that they really want to do something special this season. And maybe we don't. And maybe we don't, because this is football and the results are not in our hands, and we are playing against good teams and all of those things. But the will to do it, the composure, the concentration, the commitment of the team this season, it's something that hopefully we can make sure that they can repeat it, again and again in the upcoming seasons, because this team is going to continue winning for sure in 2 months, in 3 months, and because they want.
Last 2 or 1 question. Okay. Couple lines, but we'll see how far we can go.
Coach, it's time to trouble from the 24 sport. You were a little more concerned, look, when you're doing the pitches today. Clearly, the pitch was not properly at the way it was. Did it have any impact on how you or your team wanted to play today?
What can I say about the field here? I mean, I think it's something to do a reflection at least, to really be critical and do a reflection and to say if it's possible to do the things better, because I think we're working so hard in order to offer a good football show. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes we are not good enough, and sometimes the elements are not helping us. Not us. I'm talking in plural about every football team, Pirates and Chiefs today. So yeah, we try to. This is football. We don't play indoor. We have to play with rain. We have to play with plus 40. We have to play if the field is okay. If it's not, football, it's been always like that. But in order to assist the players to play better football, it's important to have good fields. And I think that in the country we have the capacity to do it. At least, like I said, I will leave it there. Let's do a reflection and be critical, and let's see if things can get improved. Thank you for the question, but it's not true that I was concerned about. Maybe I was concerned about many other things, at that time. But no, because we played here against Pyramids 1 week ago. So we have a -1 training as well. It's a very slippery field, hard. It's difficult to. Today I'm happy because against Pyramids we have, in the first half especially, a lot of players falling down. Today I think we managed at least to stay up. And that was better, but it was difficult sometimes for both teams to keep the verticality, when you have an explosive action, etc. But yeah,
I think stadium management have expressed themselves about the pitch already. We can refer to that statement. Let's get to that quickly.
Coach, how much of the Champions League changed this team in terms of the game and the impact it's had on the game? How important is it to be a regular in this space when you just judge the growth that the team has enjoyed this season?
It's something that there's no way that we can measure that. We can analyze the evolution of the team somehow, especially for the young players. We giving no, it's not us. They pushing and asking and taking a lot of opportunities to play important games like today, to play games in the Champions League, to accumulate that experience for them in their careers and for the team to get benefit of that. It's unquestionable that when you play in the maximum level that you can play as a club, for us is the African Champions League, your team can only improve. If we play this type of games every week, Chiefs is going to improve because it's playing, we are two good teams playing, pound to pound without giving us a break during 90 minutes. So you can only improve. This is the proper tempo to play a football match. And that's the tempo that you find in the Champions League. And you have to survive. So yeah, it's something, I think that I answered this question many, many times. And it's something very, very important for the team and for the future of the team when we speak about a very young team like us.
You can use your voice. Let's try.
Yes.
No, you don't have a voice. Where's the mic? There you go.
Coach, congratulations for the victory tonight.
Thank you.
From the Sky newspaper. Coach, you recalled a record of 5 wins in the derby that was held by Coach Schwarz the Chiefs. Congratulations for that, Coach. But maybe zooming into that, Coach, and also the fact that I think you had 7 young stars in your match squad, 4 on the bench and 3 on the pitch. How would you like this group of players to be remembered, especially coming to the games such as the derby, having won this number of games, and the youngsters that continue to show up in such matches?
No, we are proud, all of us, we're proud of them because, again, if I say I'm giving them the opportunities, all right, it's about me to put them on the field, yes, but it's because they showing every week, that they really want to get the opportunity, that they are prepared. If there's a way to describe what it means prepare, because you will never be fully prepared until you start to get the experience. But like I said already many times, it's not about the age, it's about their talent, it's about their professionalism, and it's about to give them the confidence. If they feel that we trust them, it's gonna give them a very important boost. And I said already many times that what you get from the players, from the academy players, it's something that you cannot get from anybody else. They have something special. They used to look at the club in a different way. They spent some time around the team before, first as a ball boys, playing for the DDC, coming to our trainings, little by little, absorbing that culture of the team. And when they are ready to go, they will give you something special, identity, all of those things that play an important role in football. And I think the club, because like I said many times, this is not Riveiro vision, this is Orlando Pirates, is doing a good job in that sense. And we're trying to do our job. My job as a coach is to give them tools to do the things good, together with the technical staff, and that's what we do. And when the things are going well, like today, you can imagine that the feeling for all of us is, it's something special.